Hey everyone, this is officer training for Caesar's Blue Legion on the march, and now I'm sitting inside this building, ancient Roman building, where that cross is, but it's faded away because I'm in the building with stones, okay? And no, this brick is not going to cause a cluster headache when it falls, okay? It depends. If you're cursed, yes, it will fall on your head and you get a cluster headache. I'm not cursed. So no, I didn't get hit with a brick and I'm not having a cluster headache, okay? So look, it's important to spiritually educate yourself in the Blue Legion, okay? Because spirituality, as in, listen, if you're always nervous for no reason, then there's something wrong with you, okay? You must learn how to trust when you're doing the officer training program, which is why you must be of reputable character. I said this previously. If you are having morals, basic morals, I'm not asking you to be like such a saint, okay? Basic morals and no criminal record, okay? You should learn how to trust on your march, okay? Trust the Roman wilderness. You will be provided everything you want. And look, there's nothing wrong in being afraid, okay? Even the thought of sleeping here at night, thinking that some psychopathic some psychopathic local uprising will be like, hey, come on. I know what you're going to be, an officer. Could you please teach me how to operate a flagellum? and you are completely out of ideas. Okay, what do you want me to do? You want me to flagellum? I don't know, some hypersensitive thing or to prove my cruelty? What do you want? Yes, you just ignore such people, okay, on your march. Look, like I said, the barbarians and the local uprising people won't do anything to you because you're part of the blues, okay? And they know that you're not the enemy. So, like, they won't be in this... they won't be antagonistic towards you. But look, expect some... this isn't supposed to be a cluster headache march, okay? That you're always in some kind of a cluster headache with dealing with all these people. But just, learn to relax. If somebody comes up to you and says, hey, I know you're going to be an officer for this stupid legion. Could you please teach me how to operate a flagellum? I want to use it on some people. I want to use some disobedience. So just learn how to, push it off. Like, if you see just some barbarian run up to you and be like, hey, could you please teach me how to use a cane? I need to cane some disobedient. And, just you can say, okay, hey, you want to make a cane? Why don't you just be respectful? Why don't you learn to make it yourself? Think for yourself. I'm not here to... my unit is not about explaining to you on how to self-inflict or inflict as much suffering on something, okay? And look, usually these barbarians and local uprisers, they're extremists. But, don't take it... you need to learn how to relax. Because, look, this is also part of learning diplomacy, how to deal with people, okay? Look, these are people just living in the wilderness and etc., okay? So don't agitate or provoke them. Yeah, you can do it a little bit here and there just for laughs. You can save this write a script later for the actor colony if you want. So remember, you also need to enjoy this training a little bit. Yes, it's rigorous and it's difficult. I wouldn't say cruel or brutal. It's rigorous and difficult, okay? But for a reason. You're not commanding, something easy. These are blue legionnaires that you're talking about. So, these barbarians will just come randomly, ask you questions, and just run away, okay? They'll just come and watch you and just run away. Okay, hey, what is he doing this time? What is this thing doing this time? Yes, and you'll get all these questions. Hey, what do you want from me? Yes, you just keep it simple. Yes, I want a glass of water for now. Okay? So you must learn how to also, some barbarians, they'll run, I think, from all the way from for I think hundreds of kilometers, and just be like, hey, do you want this glass of water from this blessed fountain? And then you said yes. Okay, yes, I'll drink it. Don't be too paranoid. Learn to trust them also to an extent. And then sometimes you'll get like, hey, can you teach me how to do this? And then you teach me this. And this mustn't be that. A lot of this, like, this is the tree that you mustn't pith because of the tree of truth. And some local uprisers will keep coming again and again. Hey, can you teach me some cruel methods of crucifixion? Can you teach me a cruel method of flagellation? Could you teach me the most sadistic way to crucify this thing, that thing, put this thing in misery? And then eventually it gets to the point like, what do you want me to You want me to put some boiling hot water on someone and flagellate them with this Germanic flagellum? I don't understand you. These kind of things are going to happen, so you also need to just remain calm and, just be, just keep a level head. No need to get all hyperactive about everything. And then eventually, sometimes you need to just ask people for things. You'll be like, hey, I want this, you provide me this, okay? And I will be grateful for this. Okay? Yes, this is literally how you will end up talking after a while, okay? No, this is not a sign of any craziness, okay? But look, focus on being straightforward. Don't talk in riddles and mysteries, okay? Just say, hey, okay, I ask for a cup of water. You provide me a cup of water. What can I provide you in return as a gratitude? And then some barbarian will ask you, okay, what do you have to provide for me? Hey, do you want to just have a piece of my bread that I have? Here, you can have a piece. And then if the barbarian says, no, I don't want it, and that's all I have, okay? And that's it, they'll go away, So no need to become like an agitator, okay? Don't try to use tricks and manipulation, because look, people living in the wild are smarter than you think. Animals are also very intelligent, and dogs are not always humble, okay? They're also very intelligent, cunning, and nasty creatures if needed, okay? So first, don't overthink. If a barbarian or a local uprising person comes running up to you, okay, you get a little nervous, but then he'll just come and say, hey, what do you want? Yes, I want a piece of bread or whatever. Do you have some meat? Do you have an egg? Do you have something? Whatever. First you ask him, what are you able to provide for me? What do you have that you can give me? And then sometimes he'll give you options and sometimes he won't give you options on what he has. Sometimes he'll put a variety of things, sometimes not. Look, even if the barbarian gives you a simple egg or a piece of bread, you be grateful to that barbarian for that piece of bread and piece of egg. Okay? You mustn't just... Because listen, on this march, you are going to need some... Look, let's say you're starving, okay? By the end of the day, you haven't eaten anything. You're marching up these hills. Some barbarian comes up to you. Hey, do you want to eat a piece of bread? That's all I have to give you. Yes, I'll take a piece of bread. And the barbarian says, no, I don't want anything in return. Okay? Okay, then just be grateful. Look, it doesn't matter where the bread or the egg came from. Just stop thinking about where the food came from. Eat it and have a sense of gratefulness. Now, this doesn't mean you also have to go and be so overly grateful. Oh, I have to go and be all hyperactive about it, okay? Just keep things simple. Hey, I'm grateful. Okay, thank you. Walk away and have a feeling of gratitude. That's it. See what the barbarian is offering to you and see what you have to offer to them. It's that simple, okay? So this is also some education and diplomacy. No need to come with any agitator ideas or what do you say? Some preconceived ideas already. Oh, this is a barbary. Okay, that's it. I can't trust this. This is always evil. This pisses in this. It needs thing from coming out of his piss or whatever. Don't come with these preconceived things. Yeah, and some trees, will be like, hey, this is true, this is piss, do you want this? Whatever, okay? This is to just educate these officers in the lower ranks. That's all I have in this voice recording. See you people later. You can check out some links in the description box below if you're interested.